needing to design more incidentals, I feel like I have a possible method as to how we can go about that without having to put too much effort into designing each one, even though they have like
Designing more incidentals.
no, no. If that ever comes, like if we ever need to do that,
Okay.
yeah,
Like
no,
how
like
we would
right
go about that, or how we would go about formatting that.
now, how do you go about like making them?
Okay, interesting. Elaborate.
Okay, so
Also, we're
once,
streaming. We're on stream.
oh my god, we're on screen now. Oh my god. That- But yeah, what I'm gonna say is like one trend that I've seen some shows use to try and design like the background characters. They will tend to create some kind of base outline or base outfit for their characters, and either for each new incidental, they either add or remove from that base outfit to try and create a new character and like put it on like a different body. Like one of the big examples I can think of right now, they tend to use it for their main cast, but they still tend to use it for their background. Is like you ever seen Demon Slayer?
No.
God damn it. Okay, so generally a lot of the characters in Demon Slayer, a lot of them are wearing like traditional Japanese wear, or like some kind of kimono. And that's pretty much the base outfit for a the majority of the characters. But with each character, they will try to change, or they will either try to change a detail, like give something a pattern or design to it, or add or remove from the outfit to create like a new personality for a character. And literally the other day, I was able to find like art, like official character art of each of the characters from Demon Slayer. And that's literally what all of them are. Like the most prominent change is usually to
The incidentals.
yes, to the incidentals, but they do use the same philosophy for their main cast.
How? How could someone do that for their main cast?
Wait, how to do it for them? Well, wait, hold on, I'll send it to you. Of course, for their main cast, the patterns they change are a lot more complicated because you see them most of the time. But for incidental, they have it a lot more simplified. The most prominent they make is to like their kimono by changing the pattern or like either changing the pattern or like removing the kimono like entirely. Like how there's a character who's like they have like the bottom pants of it like with fur across around the rim, but they have like no shirt or kimono, while like a lot of the other characters do. Hold on, I'll send it to you. I'll send it
Mm.
to no Mike. I even sent. Okay, I'll send the one from Attack on Titan again because again that show has a lot of background characters, but like a lot of their outfits again they're just base outfits. Where only a few things change for each character. For 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 people both in and outside of the army. Because people who are in the army in Attack on Titan, they all have the same uniform, but there's different undershirts. But like the background characters, they would end up having very similar outfits just based on their class.
Oh wait, you sent the images. Actually, I see.
You see what I mean, right?
Yeah. Interesting.
And outside of the outfit, the most significant changes would be like in their faces and hair to try and give them yeah, giving them something closer to their what their personality is supposed to be like, even if they're just like a background character.
Wait, Sunny, can you do a tweet about the live stream? But no, yeah, I see what you're saying. Touchstones. So when we do, I feel like we are gonna need like incidental incidences at some point where like, they just need to be fast and easy to draw, so we can have good crowd shots. So when we get to that, we should definitely use that method.
Yes.
No, 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 no! Copyright,
What?
copyright.
What happened?
Um, the Owl House collector's theme started playing in the middle of the stream. Like
Oh,
it was next after Hazel's theme. Oh
that is hilarious.
no. What do you mean hilarious? It's copyright. But actually, I'm kind of flattered that YouTube equates Hazel's theme from SSMH with the collector's theme from the Owl House. Thank you, YouTube.
Hold on.
Why does Hazel's theme actually slap, though?
Do we have a written description of what the new poster is supposed to be like?
Yes, okay. One second. Let's quickly finalize Crescenta's guide. Real quick. Anyways. Sorry. Hazel's theme is way too loud right now. Let's turn it down, Hazel. But anyways. Gosh darn it, YouTube. Okay, the stream is working. Perfect. So, face chart guide. Beautiful. We did it similarly to Juno's, right?
Yeah.
Can we just add a quick note that says, please keep in mind how much space is between different features, as that is very important. Something like that. Anyways, shapes like height chart, wideness compared to main 3, Crescenta is the shortest. Yep. Nose is 2 lines. Her nose has an upward turn and is short. Yep, Crescenta is Vietnamese coded. Eye is 4 lines with a teardrop shape. That makes sense. Crescenta is thinner than River and Zephyr. Not Hazel.
Hazel looks really like thinner than like all of them.
One of my points in the style thing, in the revamp for Hazel's turnaround, was just to make sure she isn't like too thin, because it's not great. Just like whatever makes sense anatomically based on her height and body type, but like not like excessively thin. Anyways, 2 likes, beautiful. Let's keep looking. Let me look at the notes now. And when looking at the notes, I just want to quickly evaluate whether or not they will need visuals or like a guide in the empty spot. Wait, is there a guide or like visual in Crescenta's turnaround that Zephyr doesn't have? No, it's the opposite. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Dress has 6 sections. Beautiful. Heel emblems are wings with a glimmer. Yep. Can we just note that, so add like a little note that says, remember, heel emblems are not physical, they are magical manifestations of someone's power. This is more just a symbol. Anyways, full bow shows when left facing. Yep, color gem protrudes outward.
Is that a gem out of collar?
We don't really call it a... Actually, I do not remember if that was the intention.
Well, what it...
It's not a gem, no.
It's not a gem, okay. Why
But we can make that canon if you want, like right now. Let me think.
Why did this line, like, leave her face? Hold on, bring up the...
Was it like that in the actual turnaround too?
It's not. I think it only happened during the guide. That's weird.
Weird. Color gem protrudes outwards. That's fine. Yeah, you can still call it a color gem. Ponytail always stationed to one side. Yellow dress patterns, strap over her shoulders. Cuffs have 5 sections. Okay. Sleeve design only reach to the mid forearm. That's fine. Hair swoop stays on the same side as character turns. It's not the same as ponytail always stationed to one side, or is that more so for the back? And this is for the front. Oh no, hair swoop is something different. Sorry. Her eyebrows are sharp and more triangular. Has cell shading on... Okay, maybe just next to that, eyebrows are sharp and more triangular, we just include like a little drawing of her eyebrow. And just like demonstrate that through some kind of a red highlight or something. Or underline. Just indicating how sharp it is. Like a upscaled version of her eyebrow. Has cell shading, 30% opacity. Beautiful. Toaststones, this is a very solid guide. I'm very excited for people to start using it. Thank you. You made this quite quickly as well. It's really giving co-art director.
Let's do the eyebrow.
Do 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 do. Bow 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 bow. Boom 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 boom. Let's take a look. But yeah, Kickstarter still hasn't reviewed the thing. Crescenta dyes her eyebrow red arc.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Sunny actually stayed in the live. In chat for the live stream. As you should. I'm happy that people other than us are using are getting our acronym right. Like SSMH. Because I've seen people who watch the show, like, they actually do use the acronym SSMH. So I'm just very happy to see that. Because I don't want anyone to ever say SMH. Like, imagine, like, talking... That's amazing, Sunny. But imagine talking about a show, you're like, oh, have you seen SMH? Shaking my head? No, silly, Sunnyside Magic High.
Yeah.
Okay, why is that reel not doing well? Look at this.
You just posted?
Yeah, the one you liked today.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I post like once a month at this
I
point.
think
I don't
it's
know how
because
easy
it was. I think it was made for TikTok. That's why.
it does feel more TikToky. Okay, I added the eyebrow thing. I'll resend it over.
I think we should just make it a bit like even bigger, so you can really see the eyebrow points. But for the poster, I'm gonna get something.
Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. Oh my god. Isn't it great, Chris? I know, it's my dream. Look at that.
Okay, I made it bigger.
Sorry?
I made it bigger. The eyebrow.
Beautiful. I think that'll be good for the guide. Yes, thank you. So then, do you remember the notes I asked you to add?
Yeah.
Okay, then I think we're done. We're done. Crescenta has officially been revamped. Get revamped!
Wait, so I can close this file now?
Sorry?
Can I close this file now?
Sorry, say that again?
Can I close this file now?
Yes. But be sure to
Okay.
send that too.
Okay. Do you want the PDF of that?
Sorry?
Do you want the PDF of it?
PDF.
The PSD, not PDF.
I'm about to say yes, PSD.
Okay. Also, when I was taking a break, like this morning, I started researching like Zephyr's turnaround because I think you mentioned his also needing to be redone.
Rivers?
Yeah, I only did the front view this time because it was just for like 16 drawings. But this is what I had so far. We're not gonna continue it in the stream. This is what I had.
Interesting. Okay, don't get mad at me. The only difference I noticed is the pants.
What about the pens?
But that's the only thing I noticed that's different. Did you change anything else?
Not really. It just made like the lines on the sash less to make that easy to animate.
It looks more solid. Okay, but you know one problem I always had with the front sash on reverse turnaround? It didn't feel like it didn't feel form-fitting. It didn't feel like elegant like it does in the 3/4. On the 3/4, I feel like it wraps around his waist in a very form-fitting way. If that makes sense.
But yeah, that's what you mean.
It feels like a more elegant, well put together shape. Whereas on the front pose, it looks almost like a fanny pack.
I was feeling that was because like the top, it's like the top were like more bent downward and upward. That might have helped it.
Also, I feel like in the front pose, it's more on his stomach, like his belly button area, whereas in the 3/4, it looks more like it's like at his waist.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of like how like his legs and D4s are like really long compared to the other ones. I think that's why it looks like it's on his waist and his stomach.
Is that something that's consistent with all the main fours turnarounds, like the past ones? The old ones?
Wait, what do you mean?
The old 3/4 for Crescenta, was it also the same? Like, was her torso really long?
No, it's her legs. It's her legs that end up being really long.
Oh, the legs. Interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, we
One second.
could
One second.
do for another time.
Anyways, yes. Also for Hazel's, I might at you at the sketch phase just so you can check if there's any like anatomy issues in that, since you are very on the like anatomy stuff.
Yeah. Wait. Keep the poster. Wait. Question.
Yes.
Do you think it'd be better to finish the turnarounds before the poster? Or because
That's a really good
some of
question.
some of the designs are getting like a few changes that we would have to consider outside of even it's like anatomical things.
But honestly, at this point, we have already figured out everything. The only thing that we were waiting for was Hazel's
Hair.
hair.
Yeah.
So all you'd have to do is just So since you're the one doing reverse turnaround, you already know how we're gonna change his sash, right?
Yeah.
And that's it then. Reverse sash and Hazel's hair, and we have Hazel's hair now. And if anything changed, and when you draw Hazel in the turnaround as well as Ripper, I'm sure you're gonna draw them in the most anatomically correct way, even if it's more anatomical, like beyond their turnaround. So that's already fixing what might have been broken in the previous turnarounds.
Okay, good point.
You know, something else that I'm very happy with the voice chats, the more frequent voice chats, is that talking about the art instead of having like so much time to write about it, I feel like it helps us all word what we're trying to say better or articulate our thoughts. I mean, personally, like, it's helped me become more well-spoken.
No, yeah, I think I could say the same for. I can definitely say the same for myself too. Because like when you're like in a VC, you're kind of forced to say what you like, state your argument, but you're not really writing a text message. You're saying it in person in real time.
Exactly. And even in text message, it can get like misconstrued. It could be like annoying. Wait, also, thank you, Sunny. Juno, oops, I mean wrong link, but ignore that link. But Juno, already figured out a little way we can simplify reverse sash in the other meeting, one of the first ones we had for the revamp. So if you look in oh my god, wrong thing. I keep pasting the thing.
Don't worry, I believe in you.
This Juno thing. How do we feel about that for simplifying his stash?
Yeah, that's kind of what I had in mind. You generally like less stripes, less like general folds when it's like not in motion. I like that revamped version.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie that the folds thing, it did look really nice. I liked how the pattern looked a little wavy almost.
It did, but like it fit more for, and maybe what we do in a poster, but like not for the animation.
Oh wait, true. We can like take a little bit of creative liberty with the posters. We can like enhance our designs.
Yeah.
That makes me think.
This looks kind of silly. Why does it look silly?
Okay. Anyways, let's talk. While you're doing that, let's talk about the poster.
It's alright. Oh wait, you're gonna send me the description?
Yes, but let me start discussing that with you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, let me go to the Art Leads channel. Oh, you just closed River.
Yeah.
I'm not in the mood for him. You said, I'm shutting you down. I'm gonna save you, but I'm shutting you down. I'm closing you.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did for Crescenta, not gonna lie.
No, but that was after you finished her.
Yeah.
Okay. The main four sitting on the roof of their dorm house. Sunset in the back. I want it to be kind of twilight time though. So near the end of the sunset. They're having a picnic and just do it on the prettiness of the sky and the clouds. So that was the original idea. Should they be having a picnic though?
They're on the roof of their house?
Yes.
Are they on the balcony having a picnic, or are they literally on the roof?
Okay, wait. Let's set the scene. Can you go to the backgrounds channel and grab the front and the 3/4 view of their house?
Yeah.
3/4 might be more helpful actually. Wait, Sunny, can you archive Toestone's Crescenta lobby? And Toestones, can you email the Crescenta can you email the Crescenta guide? Wait.
Yeah.
Another thing. Did you email Crescenta turn on PSD and everything?
I remember I put those directly into the drive.
Oh yeah, you did. Oh my god, you actually ate that. Let's hope I remember. and don't think, oh
Yeah.
my god,
The drive that you created.
me and my old person memory.
Okay, I pulled both the 3/4 and the front.
Let's take a look. I mean a look.
Jesus. Well, now we have it on live stream using work.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna be humiliated for the rest of my life.
Kinda are.
But knowing you is already. You know what? We're on stream. Anyways.
What is happening over here? Why is he like this sunroof? I think it's called like the.
No, okay, don't
Frame.
even talk about that. Me and Bree already noticed that, but
Okay, I'm just making sure. 'Cause, like
wait,
it's
wait. What are you noticing?
no. Also, like the frame of it is like really thick in the front view, but like here the outside is there. But why
Yeah.
is this?
The background department has its own quirks. Okay, not.
It kind of.
But anyways, this is concept art. It's fine.
Oh, let's spot the difference.
Stop. Okay, I'm gonna kill you.
It's not my fault, man.
Not spot the difference. But
But-
wait, sorry. Why is the live stream not showing the whole thing? Don't be shy, live stream. It's okay. Show the people what they want to see. I think the live stream just felt real shy today. Okay, anyways, continuing. I say, can you zoom in on the roof in the 3/4? Okay. They can't. The Ruth, not Ruth. Sorry, my friend's name is Ruth. The roof isn't really like sittable.
Yes.
They
okay.
like slide down, but they have a balcony. But the balcony isn't in a place that's like,
You can see the sun or any kind of sky.
yeah.
I did always consider this is like kind of a strange place to put a balcony because it's between the front ceiling front roof of the house and the back roof, so it blocks a lot. It feels like a hideout. Wow, it feels like a hideout, but not as much a quote unquote hideout. It's outside, but yeah, it feels more like a hideout place than a balcony.
I mean, it's kind of like a runway balcony. Have you ever heard of that?
I have not.
Okay, well, like a runway and then a balcony.
Wow.
I know. Can you believe it? But
Yeah.
yeah. So I think, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh, I didn't think this was gonna be difficult. Okay, realistically, can they sit on that roof somehow? Can we think
Yeah.
of how?
They can, if they want to be adventurous, they can climb their way to this top section.
And then,
Which, to be fair, some of them do have powers that allow them to lift other people. Zephyr. So, like, it
yeah,
is
I
not-
mean, realistically,
not-
he couldn't control it. Okay, Crescenta, since she's a power lifter, she can just like create a little force field, and the main four can sit on it, and she can use all her strength to lift the force field up with her magic, so they can get the roof.
You see what I mean? It doesn't have to be a great lift, but it has to enough to get
That-
4 people.
Wait, now that we just
What?
mentioned that, what if instead of them sitting on the roof? Oh my god, okay, wait, hear me out. What if instead of them sitting on the roof, they're sitting on like a little, so they're sitting on a little platform in front of their house, like, in the sky, floating on the star force field.
Oh, that would be interesting.
And
like-
and you can see Crescenta's eyes glowing and her hands glowing, and her hands are just like keeping it up. You can tell. So
Yeah,
would that make you happy because she's actually doing something with her magic?
Oh my god. I make one comment about it.
No, you can't even blame me. Bree does the same thing. I literally have a quote of Bree saying, wait. Bree's
Yeah.
quote was, toast. Wait. Which one looks better, Toaststones? That's the one we've been working. The one I've been working on. Toaststones, if you're such a color expert.
I'm a color expert.
Yeah.
In my defense, I worked on the other poster, so I am allowed to make fun of it.
Yeah, you know, you're allowed to do that. I mean, fine, I'll give you it. You and Bree are allowed to do that.
Yeah.
But, and I can too. But, what I was gonna say... Okay, wait. And that way, their house as well as the school would be in the back. But, okay. Put the 3/4 house on that vertical canvas, so we can start thinking of like a composition.
Oh, this is a vertical canvas.
Okay, well, zoom in on the 3/4 specifically.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, down.
How much am I zooming in?
I like that the main four having a picnic,
Me too.
but also, by the way, I actually didn't think name dropping other shows would do that big of an would have that big of an impact. It's at 66 likes now, and it was posted at a really weird time.
I'm telling you, it works.
Okay, I'm gonna like name drop these shows a lot then.
Because think about it, people who are into those other shows, they'll be looking them up, and then when they look it up, your tweet will show up.
No, mind blown. What?
Get it? Listen. I didn't hear you thinking of this tweet idea.
Wow.
Listen, you gotta get into the minds of the search engines, because they know what the people want.
Exactly. Did I say exactly already?
Yeah, how much am I zooming into this house?
I think that's pretty good. Okay, and then the school would kind of be behind that. Now, let's really talk about what the main four would be doing. So, first of all, let me send you a little doodle of where I imagine the main four would be here. Obviously in the center, actually. Just they'd be in the center of this, sitting on the Star Force field. Maybe in that case we might have to make the house a little bit smaller so it's more visible. Super NDX2. Hello, NDX is actually pronounced Endex, by the way. Well, I already messed it up. Super NDX2. Hi. Oh my god. Is this who I think it is? Is this the myth, the legend? Wait, 1 second. Sorry, Toaststones. I'm gonna tell you why I say this. Super NDX. Is this that guy? I mean Index, not NDX. Oh my god, it is. This person, this lovely person right here, does a lot of SSMH tweets, which I really appreciate. And another thing, I really love how much you look into everything we post and all the world building stuff. Actually, like, it really warms my heart. So thank you for being so passionate about this show. It's really motivating, Super Index. Long live Cora. Thank you. We're just working on our next poster. Okay. Yes. Anyways. Wait, Toastums, are you like thinking of like a roof thing?
And no, I'm gonna say like whatever like comp idea that you had. But I was trying to test something out, but it's like I always assumed that the school was like positioned somewhere facing the house, not directly like across the street or something, but facing the house, not behind it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the main force house is in the very corner. But not on the like left corner, the right corner of the neighborhoods, which is right next to Sunnyside.
Okay.
It's technically okay. So I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to position the school behind the main force house for the sake of the composition, like even if it's not consistent with what we end up doing in the show. But I don't know. Like, technically it's right next to it.
Okay. I think I'm pretty sure it was mentioned at some point, but are we gonna make some kind of like layout of roughly where things are in Sunny?
Yes, that is actually on Bree's list. We're gonna make a bird's eye view like floor plan or like town plan. We did that originally, but it was very rough and sketchy, so I don't know if we want to reuse that. But for the sake of this poster, I think it would be appropriate to keep the school behind, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, Super Index. This is Adriana Alvarez, Tostones, who is
Hello.
co-art director, and Sunny, an incredible production assistant. And I'm me. I think you know me. So, feel free to ask any questions you have about the show or about this, or just chill. Yeah. But Toaststones, about what they're doing exactly, I want to just get your good Toaststone stamp of approval. But so again, them sitting on the force field, Crescenta is keeping it up. And they're all having a picnic. Do we like the picnic idea still?
I do like yes.
Okay, a picnic specifically. Can we think of anything else for them to be doing?
Since it is a picnic, we can be more live in what they're doing specifically. Because with this one, we can definitely just show off like the type of food that they eat in this world, since we're specifically designing something like based on different elements they use. Because food is made of like different materials than we'd see on Earth.
That's true. It will actually give them a good idea of food in Korra. Interesting. I hope that doesn't end up looking too crowded. But I mean, the first poster was a little bit crowded, to be fair. But, Let me see.
Cool. I'm trying to rough it out, but I don't know the full.
What if they're playing board games?
Ooh, that'd be interesting. I generally I feel like things we could show it's like definitely that they can be playing board games. They're eating snacks, and we can show like whatever they use like to hold those snacks. We've also gonna design that kind of stuff separately, since those have their own look.
True. Snacks with board games. And you know, if they're playing board games, we can see them like getting really passionate. It's like we can see Crescenta being like, "Ha! I win. I'm gonna win this." Or like Hazel just like laughing at something, or maybe she's really into it. And River is like squinting, trying to get his strategy right. And Zephyr has just abandoned the game. He's like drawing.
Oh. Yeah, I could do that.
But actually, I don't want the poses. Okay. Do we want this to be simpler? So like, if someone looks at it 3 times, like for like 3 seconds, looking at the big picture.
No.
No.
I feel like going simple for the poster might be to a detriment. That is more appropriate for like smaller, simpler stills, like the one that Luminous recently made. That one still has a good amount of detail to it, but it's still easy enough to like look through and understand without like scanning like every pixel of it.
That's true. In that case, board games and snacks. Whatever it is, I just wanted to highlight the main four's personalities, if that makes sense. Is that fair? That's what we want to do with the poster.
Yeah. Yeah, finally found the thing. Do we have currently relevant references for these guys so far, or is Sunny still working on that? Is
Yeah,
Sunny working?
Sunny is still working on that.
Okay. So I guess that'll be ready when it's ready. Look, we still gotta finish the sketching out before that anyway.
But the background will be made based on the character art.
Yes.
No, I'm thinking, Okay. Are we 100% going with this picnic idea, though?
I am liking the idea. I feel like it's
I think it's really cute.
yeah. I feel like it's also casual enough that we can still show a lot of world building in a poster.
Only thing I'm a little bit concerned about, shouldn't we have at least like one poster that is them doing something school related?
Yeah. I would say so, but I feel like we can still like sketch out like these different ideas and like work from there. Like work on a few different posters.
Ooh, and then do a vote or something?
Not necessarily a vote. 'Cause I think we could still have both done. We just like prioritize which one we gotta do first.
Yeah, definitely. That.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm thinking, so...
Like what I have in mind is I think the poster we like absolutely need to have is not necessarily in this order, but one where it's just them, the casual day to day, like outside of school, the casual day to day inside of school, and something like a bit more, I guess it's more action oriented in how they're using their magic in like the protective defensive sense.
And you know what one that I wanted? I wanted one that could highlight them being royals. Whether it's each of them sitting on a throne. Just their pasts, I guess. The stuff that's really deep-rooted. Ooh, wearing crowns.
Ooh, yeah.
Sunny, Sunny says, do you prefer palette A or B? For the Twilight Sky. Let me see. Sunny Lobby. Palette A, palette B. I quite like palette A for this specifically. Yeah. I still want us to highlight like the warm vibes. Twilight Sparkle. Spike.
And do we have an idea for what this like platform looks like?
Oh, of course. It's honestly just like a slab of star magic. It's like a rectangular prism. Very thin rectangular prism. Rectangular prism. Am I getting that right? Yes. Look at me with my shapes.
I totally know what a rectangular prism is.
And you're totally not searching it up.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, don't, because then you're gonna get more confused. Very thin, just a very thin slab.
A cube but bigger.
It doesn't have to... No, it's not a cube but bigger, it's a cube but like longer.
Yeah, bigger.
Longer.
Big of the same thing.
Wait. But I feel like, I don't know, we can be more creative than that.
With the slab? Yeah, I feel like.
Okay, look at those sounds. It can be like, really thin. Almost like they're sitting on light.
Yes. Wait.
Or, I don't, sorry?
Now I'm gonna say we still want it to feel a bit more. Give it at least a little bit of width to feel a bit solid, because it's still sitting on it.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, a little.
But let me think. Different shapes.
This is probably not the name of the shape, but like hexagonal. Like the corners are kind of cut off.
I mean, but they wouldn't be able to see that.
What do you mean?
Do you know what a hexagon is?
No. I didn't pass geometry.
And why did you say hexagonal?
That's what I'm thinking. Wait.
Hexagonal. A hexagon is a shape with 6 sides.
Okay, yes, it is a hexagon. No, this it's not like directly like all even sides. Like I said, it's the one we currently have, but with the corners cut off.
Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fine, that does count as a hexagon. But yeah,
How about-
sure.
Sides, I was gonna say.
Actually, no, that's actually not a hexagon. That would be an octagon.
Ooh, not a hexagon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, whatever. I didn't come
Actually-
with math test.
I did pass geometry. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
And a pentagon has 5.
Well, that just says I'm not a nerd.
And wait, what's this? What's 7? I think it's with an S.
Sectagon. I hate the
Wait,
word. It's like
Bree just joined?
breathe is
Wow.
great.
Okay, this
Hello,
stream is
hello.
about to get real spicy, you guys.
Me and Breen like in the same vicinity is not a good sign.
How are you guys?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty swell.
Very well. I was actually just about to ask my dad to make some popcorn. Perfect.
I'm happy we can entertain you.
Yes, I actually feel very entertained by you guys. Thank you. And now it's not gonna. Now we can share that with the world. Everyone can be entertained by you.
Right? Okay, Bree, since you tend to have better ideas than somebody else I'm aware of,
Excuse me.
hey, I didn't name any names, so I don't know why you're like upset.
Excuse me. Let's remember why we're here. Let's remember what we're here for. Anyways, continue.
Anyway, Bree, okay, so we're trying to. I don't know if you've been caught up with the current idea of having them have a picnic like over their house on a sort of like platform, because
Yeah,
right now, because there isn't a place on their house for them to like sit outside, really, outside of like the balcony. This is kind of blocked and we can't see the sky from there. However, so we're currently trying to figure out a interesting and creative design for the platform itself. It being casted by Crescenta using her magic, but we needed something
Okay.
a bit more, with a bit more pizzazz right now, because it's just kind of like an octagon, as I've been corrected earlier.
Yes. Well, yeah, I actually kind of like the octagon idea though, Toaststones. I think also because our background style includes a lot of what was it, hexagons or pentagons?
Pentagons.
Yeah. We're doing like this pentagon overlay thing, so just those shapes, getting them familiar with shapes like that in SSMH, is just gonna be nice. It feels a lot like us.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's good actually. But do you like this idea, Brie, for a poster?
Yeah. No, when we were mentioning it earlier, I thought it was very cool.
Yeah, snacks in a board game. Snacks in a board game.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to think. Is there anything else they could do? The purpose of this poster is to be a casual day in the life outside of school. And our intention, our goal is to give people insight into the personalities of the characters, maybe just a little bit of their magic and their world. When it comes to the magic, though, we don't have
Right.
to go too far like the old one. It's because already we're showing Crescenta keeping the force field up for everyone to sit on.
Wait.
So any ideas for anything else they could do to highlight their personalities and a casual day outside of school?
I don't know. Wait, put me on the spot.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
I don't know. I'd have to like give it some thought. I don't have any ideas currently.
Give it that thought. I love
You're
that brain. That brain. So funny.
So funny.
Okay, now I feel like I'm the one being cornered by you two.
I'm not even gonna like give you the benefit of sarcasm that the joke was funny.
You guys need to get back at each other's throats and not mine. I liked it better the other way.
Well, is
More-
that truly your fault?
Sorry?
Is that truly our fault that you're the one being ganged up on?
Yeah.
That took a while to answer.
No, I just have to think about it. I have to put some thought into it, right, Bree?
Oh wow.
No, I'm not mocking you for that. Everyone should be allowed to think.
No. This is a healthy work environment. This is not toxic at all.
It
I know
is! Nothing here is toxic. Especially not good old Weiss kid.
Guys, it is unwise.
Oh, wait. You still want to try the platform on top of the on top of the roof?
Is that not what we're doing?
I was thinking, let's try it. So since they're on a platform, it might be weird for it to like be on the roof still. So what if instead we just have it be in front of the house, like it's floating in front of the house?
That wouldn't be that cool of a view though.
Sorry?
That wouldn't be like that cool of a view from like at least from their perspective. It's just kind of like
True.
staring into like the neighborhood.
I agree.
Cause yeah, I feel like we're gonna take the idea of because they're literally creating a slab, a platform for them to like sit on. We should at least have it be like, hey, what if we have like if we put it like kind of high, so we can
Then
get like a.
Can we have it like hover a little bit above the roof and not like rest on it? Because that might look a little off.
Oh, it's supposed to hover. It's not communicating as well with the sketch I have, but it is supposed to be hovering right now.
Okay. Good. Yeah, that's better. Let me think. Yeah. The board game and snacks idea is actually really great. I mean, I think it gives you an idea of the show. And at the end of the day, like, every poster doesn't have to represent every aspect of our show.
Yeah.
Like, this poster gives them an idea of how cute their dynamic is. I'm just gonna think on it for a bit, like, anything we could possibly show to highlight that they're royals. We don't have to. I'm just thinking, is there anything we could do?
I know it's not currently like designed right now, so it kind of seems like we're still working on like the fauna and stuff. Fauna? No, flora. I wonder if we could give them some kind of like extravagant-ish backyard that's like full of like very kind of show-offy plants. Like, not of course not a lot of us, so the focus is still on them. But I feel that'd be good to kind of fill out the space.
Like when
Like
we revamp the backyard?
Huh?
When we revamp their backyard?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, would that show in this poster?
To some extent, yes, because the angle we're working with, or it's the angle I'm drawing right now. It kind of shows like the bottom of the like some corners of the backyard. which in the commercial we have, it's kind of like dirt, and that's kind of it, and a few bushes. I feel like we could add a bit more there to just fill out this bottom section a little bit.
Ooh. Wait, question. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
When we're doing SSMH behind the school, I mean behind their house, are we doing it from like a front angle? Okay, when I imagined it, sorry for not describing it in too much like detail, but I imagined it more at like a 3/4 angle. The school, like almost leaning towards the left. The right. But if you think it's gonna make for a better composition for the school to just be staring like right at you, I think that works too.
I feel like it does. Like you guys can also put your input into this, but I feel like it does put like a more. What does it say? What's the word?
Emphasis.
Not overthink, but like a bit more. The school looks a bit more like powerful if it's like front facing. It's like right there. This is like massive, like fancy building.
True. Michael HR. Hi, Michael. Welcome. You're always here. Cyber Sniper Turtle. Hello. Hi. Welcome.
And so it makes for a good contrast between like this massive, like intimidating school versus these guys who trying to like enjoy their like day to day at their house.
That works. By the way, Brie, I was gonna ask, do you think that it's okay if we are not 100% like accurate with where the school is in the poster versus where it actually is in the show?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Because also, like, no one's gonna know where it is until the pilot, and even then you don't see their route, like the route that they take to get to the school. So I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Also, if we wanted the house to be in front of the school, we could, but that doesn't make sense actually.
It makes a better composition for the poster. It doesn't have to be completely, totally accurate. It's fine.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Cloud looking trees.
But when you did notice that when you said the flora thing, that actually gave me another idea to indicate the royal elements, and that was us doing like them having a really like overly fancy vase, or let me say it the American way, vase on the platform, like overly fancy.
Also, I had an idea, which is just with grain of salt, obviously. But also highlighting like their abilities. Hazel could be making flower crowns for everyone.
Oh my god, I adore that. Oh my god. Wait, that's really cute. What do you think, Toaststones?
No, I like the idea. Yeah. We should put that in like BC notes just in case I forget.
No, I was gonna make a list of everything we put. Okay, Sunny, if you can put these notes in VC notes. We first put like for the heading, so we know what these notes are. Put like poster notes, but note 1, very very fancy vase, different things that could help emphasize how bougie and royal they are. And then 2, Hazel making flower crowns. And then 3, really fancy flora in their backyard.
Also, like, sort of related question, but I just wondered, the vine-looking things that are on the trees, do those naturally grow, or do Hazel make those?
Are they? Sorry, say that again.
The vine-looking things that are on like the trees, are those like naturally part of the tree, or they Hazel grow those?
Let me take a look. We made these a long time ago. These were like our first. These were our first backgrounds on the project.
The house, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've held up pretty well, I can't lie.
Yeah.
Like, but, yeah, those are natural. They're like vines made of ice, I want to say, and they have some other kingdom's influence. Okay, Michael says, that's such a cute idea, thank you. Cyber Sniper Turtle says, what is this show about? Okay, before I answer, can you please let me know that you're still here? Just say yes or no.
What? So you're like explaining to nobody?
Yeah. I'm cracking my knuckles on my neck. I've been prepared for this moment my whole life. Whenever someone asks me this question on
You're
stream.
ready.
Okay, you're still here. Well, I'm gonna try and do this for memorization. Let's see if I've memorized the synopsis. But Sunnyside Magic High is an upcoming indie animated pilot that follows 4 magical royals who go to a prestigious academy where they hone their magic and learn how to rule their kingdoms one day. It follows, yeah. So let me say that again slower. I got a little too excited with me memorizing that. Sunnyside Magic High is an upcoming action adventure indie animated musical pilot set inside the high fantasy world of Korra. It follows 4 magical royals who go to a prestigious academy where they hone their magic and learn how to rule their kingdoms one day. So we're introduced to Crescenta, a bold but insecure princess from the Kingdom of Stars. River, a people-pleasing bookworm from the Water Kingdom. Hazel, an intuitive but naive princess from the Flora Kingdom. And Zephyr, an aloof but loyal prince from the Wind Kingdom. Though their lives are not perfect, together they learn how to heal and embrace their true selves. However, with the threat of dark magic looming upon the horizon, things might not be as great as they think. While singing their way through life, will these 4 be able to chase after their destinies and be the powerful rulers they were always meant to become? And if you want to learn more, you can watch our video that's actually our channel trailer, and it's the newest actual YouTube video that's been posted, and it's called Creating an Animated Pilot. Yeah. That's our show. Now, do you know why I've memorized it? Me editing that video, like hearing my voice several times over and over and over again saying that, like, also just copying and pasting it everywhere. It's an upcoming indie animated series about magical royals going to a prestigious academy. Get it? Does that sound interesting, Cyber Sniper Turtle? Or does it sound like High Guardian Spice?
Oh, there's resentment.
That's the beef.
Right, for the people who said that.
There is a lot of beef. There's a lot of resentment. Does that don't? Are you gonna tell me that gives you High Guardian Spice vibes? That you have High Guardian Spice at home? That is High Guardian Spice Season 2? Huh?
For context, after launching our campaign, we have had a good handful of comments directly comparing us to High Guardian Spice.
Yes, I've had enough. Cyber Sniper Turtle said yes. Yes to you being interested, or yes to it being like High Guardian Spice?
Hey, you asked them 2 questions.
I asked them several.
Consider your answer carefully.
Right, like.
Oh, the gates. Are you drawing the gates, Toestones, to SSMH? Or the fence?
Outside of their house.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
They're fence.
What? Cyber Sniper Turtle said the High Guardian Spice one.
Oh, wait. Is Cyber Turtle messing with you? That is the question.
Oh my god.
Because we can just almost explode over the
think
idea that I might be saying yes to that.
I really think I'm having a heart attack right now. Okay, well, you know what? I'm about to go on a rant. Okay, Cyber Sniper Turtle. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna word this the best I can without it being in a document in a few years. But
Years, damn.
Listen, Cyber Sniper Turtle, my friend.
My
The only
friend.
thing that we share with High Guardian Spice is the word high in the title, 1. 2, involving some kind of magical school, that's literally the only connection when
Oh
it
my
comes to
god,
that.
my Hero Academia?
3, colorful characters. That's it. That is it.
Why am I like I can't
Nothing else is like High Guardian Spice. And if you want to play the game of comparing, we can play that game. Turtle.
You're so aggressive.
Right? What do they do?
There's so much energy in this.
But, okay, listen. I'm sorry, Cyber Sniper Turtle. If you felt targeted, it's really not about you. It's about everyone who's left those comments. And I'm just, you saying that has led me to just like see you as the manifestation of all that.
Wow.
Manifestation.
Yeah,
But
man.
anyways, if you want to donate to our Indiegogo, you can.
Wow. Anyway, we're not doing Indiegogo anymore.
Oh wait, yeah.
We're doing Kickstarter now.
Hold your wallets and wait for the Kickstarter.
We'll draw wallets. Jesus.
But what do you think, Cyber? What do you think?
I'll
Also,
only take the
feel
scared
free to
type.
subscribe. In a few years, when we go viral, you can brag about being attacked in a live stream. I hope this doesn't, you know what, anyways. Yeah, so the main 4, when they're on the platform, board games, snacks. Oh wait, let me see if Sunny wrote those notes.
Okay, whatever. These dispenses have enough lines. You get the idea.
Yeah, don't, that's something Bree will worry about.
Oh, sure.
Emphasize the royalty, apply fancy flora. Can you also, for the emphasize that the royalty thing, can you specify the vase, the vase, and then for the apply flora, fancy flora, can you also specify the backyard thing?
Wait, the idea of having a boss on the platform or on like the ground?
On the platform.
Like they brought it up with them.
Yeah, they just wanted to. I feel like who would bring that?
Who would bring that?
Senta.
I think Crescenta would, and then Hazel would agree. Hazel would agree because like, oh, it would look nice, and Crescenta would agree because
For the vibes.
it's just gonna look,
Good
because she just wants to show off, especially because their house is right across from Aurora and Glacier and Blazes.
Imagine.
But you know what else? Okay, I want to tell everyone in the live stream a very special secret, and that secret is, did you guys? So Hazel, right? Hazel actually doesn't like plants and flowers, even though she's from the kingdom of Flora and that's her power. She actually resents plants. Did you guys know that, Art Teen?
Yeah,
Did not.
before.
It makes sense. Makes sense, but I didn't know that.
Yeah. So whenever she sees a bush, she just does the middle finger.
Oh,
I'm kidding, that's a joke. No, like she doesn't hate plants, she just resents them. Like,
she actually hates the environment.
yeah. She doesn't go electric.
She litters.
Exactly. She's
That'd be really funny if canonically, if you were like the most like environmentally unfriendly person in the universe.
sorry?
I would say like, I know what I can do. It would be very funny if she was like the most like environmentally unfriendly person in the universe.
Stop. That would be. I actually. Okay, when we actually get to making the show and not the pilot, we can include Easter eggs in the pilot. But like in the show, just her littering, Hazel littering, or Hazel, like not giving a plant water or whatever the equivalent to that would be in Korra, like, and Crescenta reminding her, you should feed your plants. And Hazel's like, "Oh, I don't feel like it."
Jeez, that'd be so funny.
Perfect.
Yeah, but then when she actually gets character development and she learns how to control her magic and her, and she like works through her trauma, we just see her in the final scenes of the show, watering plants. Yeah, I don't know. Imagine someone brings this clip back in years and years when it ends,
Yeah.
and we actually do that.
Huh?
And imagine we actually do that in the end.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
That is if she stays alive. That is if anyone stays alive. All I'm gonna say, guys, is I love character death.
Not a good sign.
As it, what, like morally?
Kind of.
Oh, well, I actually have a little Google Docs list of the things that are not morally good signs about you, Toestones.
Yeah, sure. List is like two sentences long.
I guess you could call it a document about you.
No.
You even laugh at your own joke. That is sad. Depressing even.
Michael said, yeah, imagine finishing your OC story. What a concept. That's funny.
It ain't never be me.
No, I'm actually I'm very fond of finishing like stories with endings. I like wrapping things up because I really don't like it when something feels like it's going on for too long or it hasn't served its purpose. But I mean, like, obviously they live on in your own world and you have your own headcanons about them. But like when actual shows keep something going on for too long, like
Yeah.
you can tell. It feels like they're just dragging it along.
Yeah. Speaking of, did you ever watch the newest Avatar movie?
No.
Just watched it like the other night.
Okay. Why? It's only still here. Why Theater Sunny? Do you guys care about spoilers for that movie?
I don't care about that spoilers for that movie.
Okay.
But wait.
Anybody in the chat?
The chat.
Does anybody in the chat?
Oh, yeah, did anyone in the chat care about spoilers for Avatar? What the hell is it called? The something of water?
Way of the Water. Something like that.
Crickets.
Real quick.
Wait, let me see if Sunny updated the poster notes to save Vaz. And, Thank you. Throne, no. Can you put vase specifically? Actually, I'll just do it. Wait.
Whoa, why is this?
Fancy
Whenever I
vase.
look up the. Oh, that's why. Wait. Why is it that when I try to open the screen on my phone, it's only available in like 144p, which is very tiny.
Oh, Michael says that he doesn't want spoilers.
They don't want stuff. Damn it. Okay.
Sons, we will have this conversation another time.
Yeah.
Will
Well,
you?
Maybe.
Probably.
Not out of the question.
You know, me and Toestones are besties. Actually, we talk all the
Exactly.
time.
But you
Oh,
keep trying
I'm
to,
actually
like,
so happy for
not
you.
together. Huh?
I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy that you guys are so close.
I know, right?
But
Yeah.
it's actually, that doesn't really make sense with the messages you've been sending in the group chat, saying, I may have been a hater of Bree, but Bree has never been a hater.
Yeah, it's like your favorite joke in the universe for some reason.
Okay, well, recently you actually posted it in the group chat in present tense. Instead of saying I may have been a hater, you said I may be a hater of Bree. So that implies that you still are a hater. So,
Oh, wow.
I don't really understand why you'd say that if you guys were actively talking and friendly. Exactly.
Well, people who are besties, even people who are besties, tend to insult each other. But if you had any friends, you would know that.
Sam.
Your mom.
Your mom. That is the second time you've that argument today. Um.
Anyway,
Anyways.
Oh wait,
Uh,
Sunny sent a
Or
thing.
the,
So Sunny, I didn't know that's what you meant for the budget breakdown. I definitely do want us to include everything else we had and just add the Kickstarter fee and rewards and stuff. I think it's important to tell them how much is, so I think we should include all that stuff as well.
yeah.
I do like the doodles though. But still, unfortunately, yeah, we just have to include all the other slices. And just add the payment. Yeah, thank you, Sunny. Anyways,
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
oh, Cyber Sniper Turtle said, when is episode 1 coming out? That is a great question.
We are working on it.
Oh, you ruined the joke. It was just supposed to be me saying that's a good question and not saying anything else after that.
Oh.
Okay. I'm kidding. It's fine. But when is episode 1 coming out? Well, yeah, this is our pilot. We really have no idea. We're crowdfunding for the proof of concept short, and then we will be working on the first episode. So we're gonna have like something out in 2024, early 2024. But then like the first episode like the pilot, maybe 2025, 2026. I don't want to give a year to it because I don't want to discourage anyone. Like I don't want to think too far into the future.
Yeah.
Going at our own pace. But years actually fly by. Like I can't believe. Oh my god, I can't believe it was a year ago that we had originally made the turnaround. Yeah. But good questions, Cyber. Again, if you guys do want to continue asking questions in the chat, you totally can. Anyways, so yes, do you guys think that's a good... Do you think having a really, really fancy vase would be nice on the platform? Like a little centerpiece.
yeah, it adds to the like, oh, they made up the picnic, right? So
Yeah.
like, they put everything there. They wanted it to feel special. It kind of adds to that narrative.
And then, we said they'd make Hazel would make flower crowns. Oh, did I put that in? I want to quickly like talk about that a bit as well. Hazel flower crowns. Yeah, I feel like, we can definitely do that. But to make it obvious, wait, should we like aim to make it obvious, or should that be something that if someone zooms in, they can see? Because a way I was thinking we could make that obvious is just like everyone already wearing flower crowns, and then except one person, and Hazel's making one for that person.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
that's
And
what
each
I
of their
was
flower
thinking.
crowns have like the same base, or like the same frame, I guess, like vines wrapped together, but then they have different flowers that represent them. Like Zephyr has like a flower from the Wind Kingdom inside the crown, and Crescenta has like little Star Kingdom flowers. I think that would be really, really cute. Oh my god.
What on earth would go here? This middle section.
Can you write all that down too, Sunny? Don't worry about making it sound like a summarized version. Just like, as long as we can look at the channel and see everything we discussed, that's all we need. Michael says, don't make my mistake of thinking you'll have your project out this year and then suddenly it's summer and you haven't even finished the rough animation. No, you know what? Like, honestly, just go at your own pace. We're indie. Being indie means like, I mean, there's always a level of uncertainty. And I'm sure that the people who are rooting for you. Well, we're rooting for you, Michael. Everyone clap for Michael. Are you guys clapping? I'm clapping.
I am clapping.
We're all rooting for you, Michael, here at Sunnyside. And everyone who follows you is rooting for you. So, yes. It doesn't matter how long it takes. You are going to get it done. And that's all that matters. Animation is time consuming, and I feel you said that you're the only one working on it, which, oh my god, Michael, that is incredible. Please, it's okay to take your time. You talented bundle of talent. You creative bundle of talent.
No talent.
And then he said, ooh, that's so perfect about the flower crown idea. Oh, what is this?
That is
Toast
what?
Stones.
The character?
Who?
That's my OC. Don't look at us.
Sorry, who?
That was my OC. 'Cause since we're still like talking about like, what they're gonna be doing, I'm just sketching something in the meantime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're waiting for something to sketch, you can sketch them sitting on there, like how they'd be sitting. Well, let's talk about that.
The stones slacking off again.
Yeah, honestly.
God.
That is not. You know what?
Drawing your OC, really? I'm kidding. You can keep that in the sketch if you want. Little Toast Stones Easter egg. You can finish the doodle, but I was thinking, it's okay, so I feel like, this is very specific, don't blame me, but Crescenta is gonna be sitting, like, crisscross, just taking up a lot of space. I feel like short people just really tend to do that.
You know.
And then,
Are you speaking from personal experience?
I am not speaking from personal experience, thank you very much. Bree, let's not even get into the subject of height, because I don't want to strike a nerve. Anyways.
Strike a nerve, not struck.
I don't want to strike a nerve, sorry. I always hear it in past tense, so that my brain just, like, saved it as the past tense version. But, anyways. What was I saying? You made me lose my train of thought.
Crescenta's sitting cross-legged.
Crescenta singing cross-legged. River. How is River sitting? I know how Hazel's sitting. Hazel's sitting like, you know how Queen Marina is sitting in the still of her and Ariel? Just like the elegant, like kind of all your weight is on your thigh.
Yeah.
Position. And
I feel like River would be kind of sitting with his knees tucked up, and then Zephyr would be sitting with the one leg crossed and the other hanging off the edge of the platform.
yes! Oh my god! That's actually exactly how I was imagining it. That's perfect. Okay. Yeah. River knees tucked. Or if not that or wait, what do you mean by knees tucked?
Like just drawn up,
Like a fetal position?
Oh,
kind
God.
of, but more relaxed than that.
Oh, okay, yeah, that works. That works. Or like the opposite of that, which would be him sitting on his knees.
Yeah.
His knees. That's what we have to remember.
Yeah.
His knees.
River's knees. Oh, Sunny, I didn't even have to ask you to write that down. Look at you. See, Sunny's not slacking off. Maybe some people here can learn from that.
Right, Bree?
Oh! Oh!
I
Damn.
am not
Because
slacking
last
off.
time I checked-
Thank you very much.
Last time I checked, what is Bree working on right now?
That's true.
Actually, if you were to look at the streams, I am also streaming my work.
Oh. Let me actually show people
Oh,
what
so-
Bree's
What is
doing.
that? What is this?
Welcome, Scarlet. God, Scarlet's presence just reminded me of the new Miraculous episode, and that just set me off. Michael said, I appreciate it, thank you guys. No! Thank you for creating such an incredible project, Michael. You creative bundle of talent. If you're in the SSMH fan server, can you just nickname yourself Creative Bundle of Talent? Thanks.
It is bundle of talent.
Anyways, welcome. But this is what Bree's doing, you guys. Oh, Michael said ooh. Michael didn't say ooh to your stream, Toastones.
How did we know that? That might have been delayed.
Well, let's hear what Michael has to say about that. Anyways,
Michael.
this drawing, Cyber, is by incredible lead background designer Bree, and she is working on the Magic History classroom. And look at how it looks. Some of you guys saw how it was in the sketch version a few days ago, but this is a more developed version. Where are the chairs?
Where are the chairs?
They look so beautiful.
I'm just working on cleaning up the lines, so I
Okay.
turned some of the layers off.
Oh, beautiful. Look at it with the chairs, though. The chairs. Like, everyone, can you please send clapping emojis in stream? Because I know it was hard for Bree to do the chairs perspective. So, yeah, incredible. I cannot wait to see it finished. Oh, it looks so good. And back to Toastones. Toastones is working on creating our new poster, which is supposed to be more of like a casual day-to-day outside of the school. But yeah. I feel like we should have Crescenta sitting closer to the middle, by the way. Should we have Hazel and Crescenta? No, I don't want that, actually.
Wait, what?
We should have River sitting opposite of Zephyr, just sitting on the left side. And then Hazel, put Hazel wherever you want.
What is River, like, doing?
Okay. Well, we have to, wait, how is he sitting down, you mean?
No, not, like, actually, like, what's he, like, doing? So we have something for everyone else so far.
We're gonna discuss that in just a sec. But wait, speaking of River, how is he sitting? So we said either knees up or knees on his knees.
Yeah.
But
I was imagining him as a crisscross person.
he seems like a crisscross person.
To some extent, yes.
I agree. I don't know. I just feel like Crescenta sitting cross-legged in this makes the most sense because of like the amount of space we want her taking up. But if not, River can sit cross-legged and Crescenta can sit knees up.
Okay.
Yeah, you can figure that out. But if we were... Actually, I don't... Yeah, we'll figure that out. You can figure that out. Actually, I won't say anything specific. But in terms of what they're doing, are we 100... So, let's think for like 5 more seconds about if we're 100% sure about it being a picnic with board games. I think we all agree that we want some kind of food, correct?
Yes.
Bree, how do you feel about that?
Yes. I agree.
Okay, food. Who doesn't love food? And then for board games, so the good thing about board games is it gives them something to do. But if we can think of something better for each of them to do, the purpose of the board games might not the board games might not even be necessary in the first place. But now thinking about the fact that we said Hazel is going to be making flower crowns, maybe we don't even need the board games. Should we just scrap the board game idea for now?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Again, Toastones, thank you for being decisive.
Yeah, because I know some people here are not.
Scarlett says, POV, your network is lovely, and you're trying to follow along to the best of your ability. Thank you for sticking around. despite all the troubles. Also, Michael says, compliments, hiss. And then also, both streams are lovely. They're so cool. Okay, fine. But we all know that we know what that ooh was for.
Yeah.
No, they're both incredible, guys. I swear, this is not a toxic work environment. Sorry, guys. Anyways, and then Scarlett says, "OMG, that's beautiful." I actually don't know which stream I was on when Scarlett said that. So.
Was the right one?
And what would be the right one?
Mine?
Because funny enough, when I actually click out of Bree's screen, the one that's on the right is Bree's.
As in the correct one, not the one that is physically positioned to the right. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. Do you understand?
Do you understand?
Your mom.
Burn.
Sick burn. Oh
Sick
my god, that
burn.
is such a funny meme, Sunny.
You saw what they posted? I've got 80 million power.
Yeah. I was just telling Toestones how it's kind of frustrating how like not all our social medias can thrive at the same time. Like
Yeah.
when TikTok and Instagram are doing well, Twitter and YouTube are not. But right now, Twitter and YouTube are popping off, and Instagram and TikTok said, yeah, let me just take a back seat.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm actually satisfied with that. I have been waiting for the Twitter to start popping off for a long, long time now. Do you guys remember how annoyed I was with that damn Twitter account? But now it's actually doing well. Fairly well. Probably because we're like spamming on Twitter, like we're tweeting like 5-6 times a day. But I mean, we're really feeding people. I love the plants that you're drawing right now, Brie.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so are we now going back to the poster? Are we definitely having Zephyr drawing?
Yes.
Do we want him talking to the other main 4 members?
I kind of don't see him talking to them.
No, I don't see that either, especially because like this is the poster for the very early, for the pilot and the proof of concept, and in the proof of concept, most of it he is just drawing, and like
Yeah, he's
keeping
still
his
pretty
distance.
separated from them.
So I guess in this poster it would be like him, ever, like slightly closer to him. Ever so slightly closer to the other main 4 members. Scarlett said, also random, but just the fact that Crescenta's favorite class is lunch is so relatable. Yes, oh my god, but wait, where did you figure that out? Is that in her, like, is that in the character section on the website? I think it is. Crescenta, favorite class, lunch. Yeah, oh my god. And Michael said, yeah, social media is a mildly frustrating enigma. Don't even get me started. Like, I've taken 2 online courses when it comes to digital marketing and social media management. And, like, the algorithms are very inconsistent and hard to keep up with. But there's a lot of psychology behind it. But let me not get into nerd territory.
I'm trying to draw him like super focused on like what he's doing, but then still using his like powers to like bring a snack over to him. without him like losing it, like taking his eyes away from what he's drawing. Goodbye.
Who's everyone's favorite characters? I know we've had this discussion before, but I always forget.
Who is my favorite? I think the last time I said it was like Crescenta.
You sound very uncertain if that's still your favorite character.
I am very uncertain because I've had to stare at her for like hours at this point.
Oh
Trying to
no!
understand her.
That's right, all of the drama with the eyes.
Dude, I never want to look for Crescenta's eyes ever again. Even
How long did you guys spend staring at her eyes? It was a long. It was like several hours.
yeah, and that's just like the calls we probably have had in the server. There's been calls we've had in like DMs just trying to get that stupid turnaround done and just focus on our eyes. It's not the best experience. So we can go for it to your favorite.
My favorite is Zephyr. I love that boy. He's great. He's just a little guy. He's just a little artist, and I respect that.
Oh my god, it's just like you're a little artist.
Just,
Sorry, I'm back,
just
guys.
like me.
Good.
Just like me. We were going over who our favorite characters are.
Oh. And
Is it River?
who?
You.
Okay, those sounds. But I'll elaborate on that in a second. But what did you guys answer?
Postones was unsure.
I was very unsure
Why?
because I don't know. I guess shockingly, I've not felt a very strong attachment to any of the characters at the moment, but I do kind of default to Crescenta because I just know the most about her at the moment.
Interesting.
Yes.
Damn.
Despite the laborious hours.
Okay, no, I don't want people to think that you don't know anything. We have like talked
I
about
didn't,
them.
I didn't say I didn't know anything. I said the most.
Like, yeah, like Toadstones has read the scripts, and like you've heard a lot of story stuff. You've made the poster. Like you, okay. I think it's not about having like a lack of knowledge. I think just when you hear a lot of outside information about characters, but you can't like see them interacting, it's a bit difficult to form a connection.
No, yeah, I'll definitely say that.
But anyways, what was it? Bree, did you say River?
No, I said Zephyr.
Oh, wait. Last year it was River. I think.
I don't remember. It's been Zephyr for a while now.
Elaborate on that.
He's just a silly little guy. he's just a little artist, just like me. He just wants to be accepted, just like me. I love Zephyr. He's just a little guy.
Aww, that's fair.
I feel very similarly to Zephyr as who is in love with Hazel? Is that Juno?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aw,
Same vibe, same vibe.
that's so interesting. Wait. No, I'm really glad that someone has expressed their appreciation for Zephyr. Personally, obviously, I love all the main four so much. Um, and I can relate to all of them because they're kind of like, yeah, different. I don't know. But, um, for me, yeah, I can't choose one. I love them all for different things. You know, at first, Zephyr being an artist wasn't always part of the plan. Funny enough, we did always know that he was creative, and he enjoyed like creating, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But it was only after when we started making the concepts for his room very recently that we were strongly confident that he was an artist. And I think since then I have like his place in my rankings has been equal with all the other main four members because he just feels a lot more well put together and I guess developed than before.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, because before it was just kind of uncertain who he was for us as well as the writers, even though we've discussed it so much. But I think that was the last puzzle piece. Sorry for the super long answer. Cyber Sniper Turtle said, "So who's the antagonist of the show?" Okay, I have to pick my words very carefully. Basically, the general
I know who it is.
the general antagonist is it's more of a force than a person, and it is this force called Tainted Potential. We might change the name at some point in the close future, but in the near future, but that's what it's called right now. It's basically let me read the textbook definition of it actually to help you since you seem so interested. And yes, I'm gonna put the High Guardian Spies comment behind us, Sniper, for now. Anyways,
You are forgiven.
You are. Yeah, sure, forgiven. Okay, Tainted Potential is a corruption of Korra's magic accessed by drawing upon it within the land and channeling it to collect the magic and use it. Anyone can use it, royal or mortal. Basically, in this magic system, royals are the only people who have magic. That's what makes them royal, because they have like these things inside them called cores, all the energy. And everyone else, the peasants, the mortals, they don't have that. So Tainted Potential is when they draw upon the magic that's inside the land, right? Inside the core of the land, and use it. But then when they do this, it decays the energy of Korra, the planet itself, and disrupts the balance of energy. Along with corrupting and decaying the energy used, the user is also corrupted in turn both in body and mind. And yeah. That's the general like antagonistic force, but they will be up against different foes who access that magic, I guess, who manipulate that force. One of them being this guy in the poster named Alvaro. That's all I'm gonna say. Sorry for being vague. Michael says, my favorite pinball is between Zephyr and Crescenta. Their designs are my favorite of the bunch, and I want to learn more about them. Thank you for sharing that. I'm actually very interested in hearing what you have to say when the proof of concept comes out. I want to know who's Sunny's favorite character is, though. Yeah. But one of the things I just love about the SSMH characters in general is the main four, they have so many parallels. I talk about this all the time. But that's something I'm very proud of when it comes to our writing. Just the way that, like, on a psychological level, the main four really their dynamic is very powerful. Like, on paper, putting River and Zephyr in the same environment, putting Crescenta and Hazel in the same environment is very healing, but also risky. Like, forcing people like this to interact. Because they challenge each other. In very beautiful ways. Ooh woo. Imagine three people just like leave the stream. Oh my god, when I said that, someone left the stream. It just went, I just saw it go down from 5 viewers to 4.
Yeah.
I said, you're done.
Oh my god. But Michael, if you have any questions about Zephyr and Crescenta, feel free to ask. As you can tell, I love talking about them. Oh, the armory. Wait, also, this is still the rough concept, right, Bree? Only asking because.
It's a.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. What?
I was gonna say, if you are planning to like fully like line and design this, I guess just keep in mind the line weight rules we determined and the dog.
Yeah. No, I was thinking that like it still is rougher, and then when it gets to, because it's still just concept art, when it gets to like actually doing the backgrounds for storyboards and stuff like that, that's when it's really important to keep those rules in mind.
Wait, you mean for storyboards or for like post production?
Well, and if we're like, whenever we're gonna actually use the stills, like these ones are mostly just so that people know what the room looks like.
Yeah.
So when we put it in backgrounds for like boards and production and stuff like that, they know what it looks like.
To reiterate, I just want to make sure we're on the
rules.
same page. But like, so this is the first, like, this is us designing it, making sure we know what everything is. And then we're gonna need 2 more just rough, very rough drawings for the storyboarders to use along with this. And then later on, after that, when it comes time for when the storyboards are done and they can play in this environment, we will design it and then finalize different angles based on the shots in the storyboards. Yes. Okay, cool. So Michael said.
And then when we're
Sorry?
like finalizing those angles and drawing those backgrounds, that's when we have to be on top of the line weight rule.
Exactly. Okay, good. We're on the same page. Michael said, okay then, what kind of things can Zephyr or Crescenta do with their magic? Okay. So Crescenta is from the Kingdom of Stars, which means, contrary to popular belief, she actually just makes force fields. So star is kind of a material in Korra. It's like the energy of a star being used and shaped in different creative ways, and it's most commonly used as a force of protection because it's almost indestructible. But we see Crescenta use it as like I mean, she uses it to just like make things to sit on, or like she makes a doorknob with it, I guess it's just like a material, a really strong material that looks pretty, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. Is that really what Crescenta does? I'm just thinking.
From what I know, from what I've heard so far, it kind of is.
That's so funny. I love it though. But if she wants to like use her powers to create like a more liquidy or like form of her magic that's more like energy, then she can do that too. So like not something that's not so solid, like a force field or like a platform. If that makes sense. Like when it comes to fighting other people, she uses it like by putting them in boxes or throwing. This is like a bit of foreshadowing or like teasing for the proof of concept, but like making a ninja star and then throwing it at them. Yeah, the doorknob thing is so funny though. And then Zephyr, he's the prince of the Wind Kingdom. Now, he does not have as much of a grip on his powers as Crescenta does. Definitely not. But things that he can do with his wind powers, kind of making things float, pushing things, lifting himself up, I guess, like boosting himself a little bit with wind. Yeah, I just think wind. Just think things you can do with wind. Making tornadoes, if you really wanted to. Michael said, I liked the idea of her creating those starry force fields around her hands and using them as boxing gloves. Yes, okay, thank you for mentioning that. That is something else she can do. I guess just molding the star energy however she wants. That's what it is. But another thing Zephyr can do. So like, if you know Zephyr's hair, right? I always imagine that he uses some kind of wind device, or like when he has more of a grip on his powers, he uses his wind magic to kind of like I guess use it as a hair dryer, or like to put his hair to one side. Or oh my god, if he's painting, making the paint dry quicker. So creative. So this is, yeah. And then Sunny said, I too am indecisive on who's my favorite character. I really like all of our main protagonists. They're like a little found family. That's what she, and yeah. I agree. I definitely agree, Sunny. I kind of wish I had wind powers now, after talking about what Zephyr can do. It's just so convenient. Like, when someone's bothering me, I'm just like, can you, like, get away from me? And I just, like, boom. Shoo. Wind. Back off. Haters, back off. Also, when the group wants to have a heroic moment, he creates a dramatic gust of wind to really sell the moment. I love that idea, Michael. That's a Zephyr thing to do.
I think I'll have to check out, but like, what do you think about this like general pose for Zephyr? It's not currently proportioned correctly, but it's just to get the idea out.
I like it. Is he reaching for snacks?
Batman?
Is he reaching for snacks?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful.
He is attempting to use his wind power to try and pick it up by like putting the wind under the snack so it lifts up into his hand. But like as a result, it's like snacks like falling out of the bowl. The ball is
Oh,
like
I love that so much. That's so creative. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a blast with this poster.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if you know the sketch I had like right before this one, where before I had the wind like directly on the snacks, but it's like that wouldn't make as much sense, would it?
Yeah, it's very dynamic. There's a lot of movement in it, which is what I like about it. And I think, especially with the lighting and everything, this is gonna be a really solid poster. But just let's think it now. So, we figured out how they're gonna sit down. Hazel's making flower crowns. I want to see two characters like having a little bit of banter. Maybe Crescenta and Hazel. That would be fun. Or like, oh no, sorry, Crescenta and River, because they kind of have a little bit of hatred towards each other. I'll get into that when Toaststones leaves, but I think that's do you like that idea, Toaststones?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly put that in VC notes. Crescenta plus River banter. Obviously, Crescenta's holding the force field down. And I want her to be hoarding the snacks. Hoarding snacks. And River, what is River doing, you guys? And no one, please don't say reading a book.
Oh, shoot. Really good. No, yeah, it would be too easy to just have him reading a book. But what
I feel
can
like
we do from this?
River's
What did you say,
much
Bree?
more of just like a. I feel like River's much more of just an observer type. So like, he could just simply be sitting there watching like Crescenta's and Hazel's banter, or like we were gonna give him all flower crowns, so he could be like holding his in his
Oh,
hands and just kind of looking
yes.
at it.
I love that because it puts more attention on that.
Yeah.
Um, 1 second. River is observing slash focusing on discussion slash holding or doing something with flower crown to highlight. Oh, I want. Wait, last thing. Should Crescenta's mouth be full of food and then she's just like ranting about something?
Yeah, that feels like her.
Ranting, mouth full of food. Mouth full of food. Laughing while making flower crown. While making flower crown. Okay. Thank you so much, Toaststones. So fun having you and seeing you and re-interact. Only note I'd say is I think for this poster we should have the main four take a bit more space. Take up a bit more space.
No, yeah, zooming out, it makes it a bit bigger.
Yeah. Even if they take up like a lot of space and the school doesn't take up as much. Main four should take up a lot of space in poster. Thank you, Toaststones. Have a great rest of your night.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Cyber Sniper Turtle said, well, I'm gonna go now. Bye, Cyber Sniper Turtle. Scarlet said, the hairdryer example has me completely sold. I want those powers. As you should. No, like, that's why I was sold. Is that why Zephyr's your favorite character, Brie?
Yeah, for sure.
My god. Today we had a good amount of viewers. I feel like we have more viewers every time. This is like a record.
Avoiding doing the chairs at all costs.
I
saving
I
those
actually
until the
noticed that. I'm
very
like,
end. I
Brie.
don't want to have to reline.
Yeah, I was like, is Brie like avoiding the chairs? Because it seems like you're searching for something to do.
Well, no. What you're talking. Does everything else except the chairs.
With Toaststones and Brie banter. Actually, there was no Toaststones and Brie banter. There was a little bit.
It was
but
all against you.
It was all against me.
You were the target of tonight's banter.
Unfortunately, I was targeted. I'd be good at gaslighting people. No one use that against me, please. No, I'd be very bad at gaslighting people. Totally.
Totally.
I mean, I don't gaslight people on a daily basis.
Totally not.
No, totally not. What is on my SSMH to-do list? Nothing, because I gave it all to you guys. No, that's a joke. That is the biggest, funniest joke ever. Because I never have nothing on my SSMH to-do list. But, short Indigo vid. We have enough of those on the TikTok. I need to make some specific reels for SSMH. Okay, bye, Michael. Thank you for joining. Yeah. But we have to, when the Kickstarter comes out, we have to, like, grind. Any update on the budget breakdown, Sunny? But yeah, we are grinding.
Can't stop,
Hopefully,
won't stop.
like we weighed the pros and cons of Kickstarter as well. People on Kickstarter are more likely to just find us when scrolling, because apparently people just like scroll for projects to give money to. Did you know that?
But it makes sense. Like, I'm not surprised, but it's just something I hadn't thought about before.
Me too. Like, maybe it just means we're very stingy people. What a beautiful quality.
I'm a broke college student, man. I don't have money to be giving away
Yeah, that's true.
projects. I'm trying to make money from projects.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, you're on the receiving end. Is that something people say in... Yeah, it is. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So, I didn't know that people just did that. And people do that on Kickstarter mainly because it's a bigger platform. Also because it's kind of like, it's all or nothing. Like, it's a race. And you don't want to break some artist's heart, do you? So, like,
Wow.
people
You're
are...
gonna crush their hopes and dreams.
Exactly, so you gotta donate, cash or credit. Yeah. That's why Kickstarter... It's also, like, because of that, people trust it more. It does go through a few more checks than Indiegogo did.
Mm.
It really does. That's something I noticed. But that's good. Kickstarter is also why did eco-friendly come to my mind? How's that good for us? But I mean, that would have been a plus. I don't know if it is. But I just thought of like the green logo.
Yeah.
Again, it's more well known. Like, support us on Kickstarter. Like, oh, I know Kickstarter. Help
Right.
kickstart our project. I don't even know. Like, also, yeah. Again, Kickstarter, the all or nothing thing, is just it's good for us as well. If we had not like made what we needed to make, but we still got like half of it, and like I don't know what I would do with that. It's just very complicated, and also I feel like it would leave a bad taste in some of the crew members' mouths. Like,
We couldn't pay people that were planning on getting paid.
yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, no, I understand the like not knowing, because you can't do as much as you planned, but it's still money. So you feel like you have to use it for the project because it's what it was there for.
But then it's like, how do we prioritize and like,
Right.
yeah. So I think
That's fair.
all or nothing, because there's only two options. One option is we get to go up a level and make the thing happen, and the other option is, well, we just continue as we were. So there's no weird in between with like a lot of anxiety.
Right.
I can't wait for this poster, honestly though. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Donald Trump. That was a Donald Trump quote. But do you know who that guy is?
No, I'm actually completely ignorant.
Oh, well,
Totally don't know.
I actually
whatsoever.
I think he was the president of the United States for a good 4 years there, but I could be wrong.
Oh my gosh, you mean the country that I'm from?
Wait,
You know what?
yeah, because
Great.
the country where you're California born and raised.
What? I hate that you won't let me live that down.
I said that in one of our first VCs, but you still stayed. That could have been your breaking
I
point.
did.
You know what? I'm done.
I'm stronger than that.
You're a survivor. I'm a survivor. Mm, mm. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa. Hashtag support indie animation.
Think I'm gonna take off as well.
Okay, that's actually a great place to end. But thank you for the hard work, Bree, and thank you, Scarlett.
Of
Thank you everyone
course.
for who's here. Can I just see like what it looks like with the sketch layers of the chair and everything on?
Yeah.
And that's an order. I'm kidding. um, let's see. Oh my God, so polished, so clean, so clever, so beautiful. Yeah, the plants. Oh my God, they did a lot for this. But thank you, Bree. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. Thank you for slaying. Thank you for being here. And this was another very fun stream. We are going to post the Kickstarter in the coming days. Just continue doing live streams, and you know everyone's gonna be on summer as well. Good stuff. We're gonna slay, and we're gonna make this poster. Yeah. So I'm just letting you know, when Toadstones is done with this poster thing, I might pause your current thing for you to do that. If you're okay with it. Beautiful. Thank you, Bree. Bye. Bye, Sunny.
Bye.
Wait, actually, no, Sunny, you can stay. Bye, Bree. But yeah, Sunny. And also bye, stream.